Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Vol.2 Manga. We are currently in the middle of Volume 2, where we are meeting Mari-san, obviously, we're talking to her now, Koharu and Chiaki. Haruki has finally started talking to Setsuna again. They had that first phone call where they started talking about the Kyograph article, which, incidentally, Haruki wrote. Setsuna doesn't really know that yet. Kind of, but not really. So let's go ahead and see what's in store for them next. You want to put me in charge of an article? Yep. In that article you helped with in the last issue. This girl drew a pretty major response. Yeah, no kidding. It's Kazusa. How could she not? She's beautiful and talented and amazing. Session 10. Haruki's girlfriend. Ooh, he's got a girlfriend. She's going to get an article in our bi-monthly music magazine. Can I really make myself talk to people about her when I'm the only one who knows what she's actually like? Ring, ring. Time to pick up your phone. What an awkward angle to pick up your phone as. Hello, this is Kitahara. I need your help, please. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. This is Sato, a legitimate employee of this restaurant. He's a veteran who is 2 years older than I am, and a candidate for management. But he speaks weirdly humbly. Weirdly humbly is an interesting way to put it. I get it, but weird way to put it. He's almost like an underclassman kind of way. The way he talks to Haruki and the way he's makes himself smaller to try to beg for things. Until 6 months ago, I worked here at the Goodies in Minami Suetsugu. And now they've sent me a sudden SOS. The manager hurt her hip, and we've finally got a newbie starting today. I get it. You want me to help with her training? Thank you so much. I think she'll be here soon. Good morning. Oh. What are the chances that the new girl is Koharu? Of course, it's a big anime manga moment, but come on, what are the chances? So, once their order has been decided, press this button, and lastly, press the send button. Are you listening? That face, though. I love how her hair is actually bigger than her arm in that panel on the left. That's so silly. Okay, let's practice. 1 mixed fried Western style set, a Caesar salad, honey toast, and 2 drinks from the drink bar. Beep, 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 beep. Nicely done. This may be the quickest learner this restaurant has ever hired. She takes her training seriously, works hard, and understands perfectly. She's the ideal student. The sulkiness is making things extremely difficult, though. Okay, next. No need. Huh? I'm ready to go out into the dining area. There's no point in training me any more than this. Very cocky, aren't you, Koharu? They called you in today to train me, right? Then your work is done. But if you don't act a little more friendly, your customer service really won't. You were able to handle customer service, right, senpai? Yeah. Then there shouldn't be a problem. Oh my god. That's such a diss. Oh, if you could do it, I can definitely do it. Nakagawa-san, be right there. I love Nakagawa-san. She's so beautiful. I wish you could just date her. She wants to go out in the dining area for half an hour. Hang on. Are you sure? Everyone's going to end up getting involved. Yeah, sorry. I'll follow up once her training is done. What do you mean only half an hour? If you say so. Ugh, don't belittle me. I can handle that much. Well, we'll see. Let me repeat your order. This is the third time. Gah, sorry. There still isn't an open table yet? Yes, please excuse us. Take this to table 3, please. Got it. I'm heading to table 1. Yeah, she's a little overwhelmed. Listen, the restaurant industry is hard. Having to juggle so many things at the same time. It's not just like take the food, go to the table. It's like managing the tables, managing the times of guests coming in and out, trying to figure out when to time the meals and try to bring them together so nobody's waiting too long. Just, there's a lot. Condiments, drinks, extra orders, desserts. It's stressful. It's very stressful. You see? Look, please just let me train you a little more. It's all right. You're a smart one, so you should be able to make it work within a day. Are you only doing weekend shifts? Oh, it's Haruki. Are you only doing weekend shifts? Until winter vacation starts. After that, I'll be here every day. I see. Well, that's it for today. Good work. Oh, patting her on the head. That's like weirdly intimate though. That is not like a normal thing in Japan. I just want to point that out. People don't do that. It's one of two things. It's like parents, like older people maybe would do it, or flirting. Which I know is not Haruki's intention here, but it's like very flirtatious. She looks so a lot of emotions. Thank you. Kitahara-kun, that was overkill. What if she doesn't come back next time? Oh, she will. Don't worry. If she's as much of a nuisance as I was 3 years ago, she won't run off over something so trivial. It doesn't even look like he did anything wrong here. Like, I feel like the game explained this a little bit better. But he really threw Koharu to the wolves and then was like, oh, you see what happens? That when you don't listen to me, this is what it's like. Like, you definitely need more training. He was a little more rude about it in the game. But here, there's nothing to apologize for. This is just normal. I'm not sure I'd trust a don't worry from you, Kitahara-san. You never go easy when you're dealing with girls. Huh? What? What are you talking about? All I have to do is keep quiet and wait. Okay, I'm heading out too. Wait, Kitahara-san, you have to tell me. Nothing about the school building had changed in 3 years. What an abrupt scenery change here, by the way. The scenery was so familiar that for just one moment, I felt like I could catch a glimpse of those days. All right. It's a little earlier than the time we planned, but I'll get going. Oh. Hey, there she is. You meet again. Did you come here to see me? Why would you think that? You spoke harshly to me, took on a distant manner while you were training me, suddenly showed up at my workplace. I thought maybe you were coming to apologize for that. From my side of things, I don't think any of what you just mentioned was exactly out of the ordinary. Even though you have a girlfriend? What? That has nothing to do with this. Also, let me be clear. Haruki does not have a girlfriend. This bothers me so much in the game. If you don't talk to somebody for 2 years, you're not dating. You are not. Maybe you didn't explicitly be like, hey, we're breaking up. But you know what? The moment you start ignoring each other, walking by each other without saying a word, you're not dating anymore. Ha! I knew it! You do! You said you didn't, but that was a lie. All I said was, that has nothing to do with this. I didn't affirm anything. Mihoko came back to school once, but lately she's stopped again. Because she found out you were deceiving her the whole time. Stop making it sound worse than it is. I grant that I was cold with her, but I haven't lied once. Literally, this is so stupid. I hate Miyoko so much. Like, sorry, but I do. You get rejected by a guy, and then you just can't go to school anymore. It's not even a guy at your school, so you don't even have to risk, like, embarrassment of any kind there. You didn't even know him. He was your tutor. It's not like you were childhood friends and you love him so much. No. Barely even knew him. And now she's too sick to go to school, too heartbroken. Do calm down. So, your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't date girls in the first place. I'm not qualified. I don't have a PhD from the dating school. Qualified? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. All I'm hearing is a lousy excuse for keeping Mihoko at a distance. We're done here. I'm going now. Wait, I'm not finished talking. I have to be in the staff room at 4 o'clock exactly. 4 o'clock? It's already past 4. Isn't it common practice to be there 5 minutes before the appointed time? Yes, so I'm going. Huh? This is like my favorite Koharu panel. Look at her. She's so mad she's actually shaking. Hey, Sugiura. What? Just so you know, I am in a very, very bad mood right now. Just now, that was Kitahara-san, right? Oh, right, that was his last name. See, I don't care enough to remember. What, do you know him? Yeah, he's my big sister's boyfriend. Oh, Takahiro, you don't know how big a bombshell you just dropped. Though, the fact that Setsuna has not told her family that she's not with Haruki anymore is gross. It's dumb. Are you kidding me? Constantly lying about your boyfriend for years to your family that you live with? No, don't do that. Pardon me for asking, but is your sister's last name Izumi? No, we don't have anything that complicated going on in our family. Two-timing? Oh, Koharu, you have no idea. You're like on a different road, but you're also on the right track to the right destination. You just don't understand. Damn him! Well, so you're working for a publisher. Achoo. It's the sneeze, because like it's one of those superstitions where if you sneeze, it means somebody's talking about you. Never imagined I'd be interviewed by you. Well, right now I'm just part-time. I'm graduating next year. Gotcha. Wow, though, this takes me back. My old coach who always used to annoy me so much. First, you enter with top scores. Then you hold the top spot for 3 years. That graduation address and your sparkling grades are still managed somewhat bewilderingly. That definitely should be bewilderingly. To forget everything about me that wasn't perfect. I wasn't even in the top 10 at the end of my final term. Sua-sensei, if we could get to the interview. Right. We've been talking all about last week's chirograph in the staff room, you know. Yep, everything happened exactly like I thought it would. Huh? When she suddenly took home that big prize from that competition, right around the time she entered school, I just knew she was going to be a big shot in the future. Ah. She was always playing the piano her mother donated in the second music room. It's like she wanted to be just like her. Right. This is just like so impersonal. Nothing about her except like, yeah, wow, she played the piano just like her mom. That's it. That's what Haruki was saying earlier. Nobody knew her like he did. They just know this superficial version of her. By the way, you'll talk about that performance at the school festival, right? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It was a huge deal. I think the student council saved a DVD of it. I'll ask them to pass it over. I don't think that'll be necessary. Actually, I'd like to borrow the key to the second music room. I want to talk about the piano. I need to get out of here. You sure? Because if Haruki talked about the school concert, then like everything would be blown open. Then everyone would know that he was directly involved with Kazusa and he actually performed with Kazusa, and that would be a huge talking point. And Haruki doesn't really want that known to the world right now. Where did that scumbag go? Why would a third woman show up now of all times? How is he going to take responsibility if Mihoko doesn't graduate? I'm going to find out everything that's going on, and then he's going to explain himself. You have no idea, Koharu. You are in way over your head. Achoo! Sneezing again because she's talking about him yet again. My nose is weirdly itchy today. Sitting down at the piano. Plunk. Oh, back when they were the three of them. And then they became the two of them. And the one. Oh. Man, so many horrible memories in a row. They're not all horrible, but like, how did it come to this? As they always say in White Album 2. Found you! You lied yet again! Exactly how many people are you dating? An excellent question. He doesn't even know. Oh, it's you. Huh? Sorry. I shouldn't be loitering around the school building like this when I'm not even connected to this place anymore. Oh, right. What are you doing in music room number 2? I borrowed the key from Sua-sensei. I'm just going to give it back to him and then I'll leave. I'll give it back then. Thanks. I don't know if you should just randomly give building keys to random students. Like, you were entrusted with it because you're part of a company interviewing you and, you know, talking about the school. Don't really think you should give it to a random person. Not that it comes back to bite him, but still. Life advice. Well, I'm heading out. It's getting dark out. I'll see you to the station if you want. I still have things to do. Oh, I still have things to do. It's fine. I'm always here at this hour. Oh, maybe because it's slightly warm today. By the way, I might be showing up at your workplace again. If it's for work, I'll just have to put up with it. I feel like this conversation is going strangely smoothly without any storms brewing. I'll just go then. I'm sure she's feeling it too. Okay. That must be why she looks just a little taken aback. He got away from me. But why? Why did he look so happy and so sad? Why? I just want to go back to this real quick. I feel like this was done a little bit better in the game because playing this scene in the game was so powerful to me. He's just like in the music room and he has this look on his face. And I mean, she does bring it up. He looked so sad and so happy. But in the game, she's just like stunned. She's like, wow, I've never like seen his face looking this honest. Because the thing about Haruki, he's always wearing that mask, right? He's always overworking himself so he doesn't have to feel things. This is one of the first points where he lets himself feel his feelings. And then she walks in on that while Haruki's actually processing his feelings. And it's like he's a completely different person. And that's why she's so shell-shocked and can't even yell at him for the lies anymore. Which is just, it's really such a beautiful scene. Anyway, I just hate that they glaze over my favorite scenes. This report is miles better than I imagined. I know, right? I'm kind of stunned you managed to gather this much material. Traditional clothing documents. Oh, yes. Kitahara-kun, I used to be quite illustrious. Oh, man, I'm beat. I need coffee, Haruki. Yes, I'll make some. Quit getting so comfortable. Her very revealing top. By the way, when you came here last week, you saw that girl from the high school who was waiting for me at the gate, right? Oh, you mean the girl who you swore it would only happen with once, but then it happened again and she hasn't quit coming after you ever since? That's not even remotely what happened, but yeah, that's probably the one. Did you tell her that you and I were dating? Ugh. Don't tell me you corrected her. Chiaki, regardless of your intentions, it's not good to lie. It only complicates things like here and now. It was the perfect way to avoid any future trouble. You're no fun at all, Haruki. No, I don't want you lying. Why would you tell her something that ridiculous? Oof, ridiculous. That's just insulting. Well, Haruki, you don't want anything to do with women, right? He's shocked. He's like, how did you know? Well, because you're very obvious about it. You can't let anything get serious, right? It goes beyond a lack of interest to full-on rejection. That's why you have me with you. Because most normal people would look at me and see a woman, but you don't see me that way. How long had she been seeing through everything? She's not as dumb as you think. There's the newsflash. Some people are very, very lazy, but very, very intelligent, right? Some people are good at reading people, like Chiaki. Some people are good at reading the mood, reading the room, reading someone's history based on their reactions, you know? She's very intelligent in that way. So, I have to keep up with your expectations. I started to feel just a little scared of Izumi. I can be like a breakwater for you, so you don't have to deal with women directly. Izumi. I'm not mad about you not treating me like a girl. It's not a shock either. Actually, my relationship with you right now is in a category that I like a lot. Also, not to be a pervert, but like this panel is really weird. Why are Chiaki's boobs bigger than her head in this panel? I know she's well endowed, but like she's not that. You know, I'm just saying. So, you can come running to me whenever you want. In exchange, all I need from you is dinner, a bed, and help with my report. Okay? Hey, if you understand the situation so well, then why? Huh? Why are you actually dressed? Oh, Haruki. Why are you actually dressed like a girl today of all days? Close your legs, I can see everything. Everything, he says. Chiaki is so unhumble. So immodest. I'm immodest, that's a better word for it. She's so immodest. Oh, are you looking? No, I am not. You're messing with me, aren't you? You caught me. Whatever, I have work to do, so put the finishing touches on that report. Okay. Cute. Cute that they're working together. Cute that they're hanging out. The thing about the manga, they don't have time to get into the friendships of things. They only just show like the purpose of people, and the purpose of Chiaki, right, like they just explained, is to be the not woman in Haruki's life. But she's such a good friend to him during these times too. Despite any of her intentions, he needs this. He needs someone he can be social with on a regular basis. That will help you reintegrate into society after a trauma. Which, you know, even though it was his fault, my opinion, it was a trauma still. And he needs to get past that with the help of people around him. After winning a national competition as a first year, she became known countrywide as a genius since the start of her academy days. Maybe? Ugh, I'm itchy. If she reads this, she'll probably tear her hair out. A Toma that never existed. Prodigy, honors student, and perfect young lady. It's like looking at a hero who is transformed and becomes something enormous. But, well, it's getting late. And this is another thing they brushed over, was when Haruki went back to get his interview material, everyone he talked to spoke about Kazusa as like a perfect student. Like, oh, she was amazing. I'm so proud of her. We're so happy to have her here. Like, no, you guys were ready to expel her. Nobody got along with Kazusa, not even the teachers. Like when Haruki jumped out the window and they were like, Kazusa, how could you make him do this? Like, are you kidding me? But then as soon as she gets famous, conveniently everyone forgets how they treated Kazusa and they're like, she was an amazing student, honorary. No. That's not how this works. Hey, Izumi, it's almost time for the last train. Her report is done. Look at her drooling so happily. She's so cute. My God. Well, out of respect for that, I guess I'll let her sleep here tonight. I'll just sleep in the bathroom. You don't even just sleep on the floor, if anything. You don't have to go all the way to the bathroom. Ring, ring. Ogiso. Oh, the font has changed. Remember earlier when I commented, because it said Ogiso Setsuna, and it was in a weird black font. Now it's just white and says Ogiso. Still doesn't look like a phone screen font, but... Sorry. I know it's late. Were you asleep? Huh? Who is this? Huh? What? This number. Huh? Wrong number? Try to get it right next time, yeah? No! I know for a fact. This one isn't wrong. How awkward is this? To call your so-called boyfriend, or, even your crush, and then having a girl pick up at 3 a.m. Yikes. Then, who is this? Come on, don't act so important. No, never mind. I'm sorry to call so late. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning? 3 o'clock, just like last week. Oh, I'm very sorry to wake you. Excuse me. Yeah, good night. Oh my god, she had a bottle of wine and snacks ready for her chat with Haruki. Not that drinking a bottle of wine at 3 a.m. is probably a very healthy choice, I'm just saying, but she did have it. Now, when he comes to wake me up. Dun dun dun. The scheming, the lovable Chiaki. That phone call is like one of the cringiest, awful, not most awful. There's a lot of awful moments in White Album too. But it's just one of those moments to make you go, oh no, yikes, Not expecting it. She was absolutely not expecting another girl to pick up Haruki's phone at 3 in the dang morning. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, thanks so much for joining me on this chapter of the White Album 2 manga, and I'll be back with the next chapter shortly. Until then, hope you take care. See you!